didn't see you there. I'm making a really simple little supper here. We're having shrimp scampi. And this is one of those dinners that feels kind of indulgent, but is actually really, really easy to put together. So I've got my skillet here, and I'm just gonna add some butter to it. And the skillet is off at this point. I like to start with it off. Just a wee bit of butter here. And then I add extra virgin olive oil to it as well. So the butter gives us our flavor, and the olive oil helps to raise the smoke point of the butter, and it also gives it flavor as well. And then I'm gonna put the garlic right in there. And this way, by doing it all from room temp, and then turning on, Gus has an opinion about this too. And we'll put it down on medium-low. That's gonna help the garlic not to burn. Because it's all gonna come to temperature at once. Gus really has a strong opinion about this as well. There must be a person walking down the street or a rabbit in the yard, and he's very upset about it. Okay, I'll let that melt. And then for our little carby side, I've got some sourdough bread here. And I'm just gonna give it a drizzle of olive oil and a little pinch of salt. I think it's important to salt the bread whenever you're making a toast like this. It just makes it so much more flavorful. I've got the broiler going down here, and I'm guaranteed to forget this.
That's gonna burn.
Don't let me forget, Ryan. You are in charge of not letting me forget that. Alright, so this is starting to sizzle. Gosh, it smells so good.
Hey, hon.
Butter and garlic.
Don't forget about the bread.
Thanks. And I'm gonna add to it some crushed red pepper. More flavor. I like it spicy. Do you want it spicy?
Yep.
Alright. So let's add a good pinch of crushed red pepper. I like scampi to be on the spicier side. If you don't like it, just leave it out. And if you had a fresh pepper, like a Fresno chili, you could use that as well. That could be really tasty. Or you can just totally leave it out. Look at that. If only we had smell-o-vision, right? Do you like the way it smells?
I do.
Yeah. And then I got a lemon. I'm gonna zest the lemon right in there as well. We're gonna use the juice of the lemon. So figure, why not use the zest as well? You're just gonna get that much more flavor out of it. So, what is the deal? Scampi, it also means shrimp, so really you're saying this dish is like shrimp.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments that I should just call it scampi and not shrimp scampi. I always think of like being at a steakhouse with this, or an Italian restaurant.
Like when you're getting steak at a steakhouse?
Like I need to be having like a big Caesar salad with this. Someone coming around table side and making it. Alright, this smells awesome. Awesome. And I'm gonna turn up the heat just a little bit. So we're gonna go more like medium plus. Gus, what are you doing down there? You hunting for some crumbs? Are you taking a little hunt? Alright, we got some shrimp here. Put this right in. Shrimp is great to pick up frozen right now because it keeps so well. We got ours fresh today out at Gosman's. It's our big activity to go do a curbside pickup at the fish market. These look great. They're big, aren't they? They look so good. Oh my gosh. Let me in here. Just gonna kind of move them around just a little bit. And then I'm gonna just let them do their thing. I'm gonna let them cook. These are big shrimp. These might take a minute to cook. All right, so while those hang out, I'm gonna chop up my herbs to go on these. Now, normally you'd just be doing parsley with these. My parsley's looking a little bit sad because I've had it around for a while, but I have some really nice mint, and I think mint and parsley is gonna be a really good combo because the mint with the garlic and the crushed red pepper and the lemon is gonna be really tasty. Ryan kind of looked at me like, mint shrimp? I promise it'll be good. We use what we have right now, okay? Like, you could totally do this dish with, instead of lemon, you could use lime and put some cilantro in there. Maybe a little jalapeno pepper. That could be really tasty. And you'll notice that I did not salt the shrimp yet. I like to salt the shrimp towards the end because the salt draws the water out, and then it won't brown quite as nicely if you do the salt at the beginning. So salt shrimp at the end. I do the same thing when I marinate shrimp. I don't put salt in it. I wait until the end. All right, let's see how it's looking. We're getting there. Ooh, we're really getting there. It's looking good. All right, I'm gonna flip the shrimp. And just remember, your shrimp's gonna keep cooking once you take it out of the pan as well. Look at that.
More important, look at this.
Such a handsome man in his little sweater. It looks like Gus is wearing a sweater dress. All right. Shrimp is doing good. And I'm gonna put the juice of the lemon in there with it. I'm just gonna put half for now. And now I'm gonna add some freshly ground cracked pepper. This pepper grinder kind of stinks. I never get the pepper out of it.
You gotta get.
Loosen that up a bit. Okay. Oh, I better check the bread. Oh, bread is almost burned.
Well, we know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, the bread burned. Well, there's more where that came from. I actually like it kind of burned. It's not terrible. Whatever. You get a plate. And now I will salt the shrimp. And I'm going to add all those fresh herbs in. See how quickly this came together? And that's it.
That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote. I'm going to put the rest of the juice. And I'm ready. I got some spinach going right here for us. Frozen spinach. I better do this with tongs, so I'm going to make a mess. I can just see it happening. Look at those beauties. So if you have frozen shrimp and you're going to thaw them out, you can do it in the refrigerator or put it under running cold water. There we go. Let's pour all this good love over there. I mean, come on. This would be really good with pasta too. But I'm trying this with some bread to dunk it in. Gotta get all that garlic on there. Do one little last pinch of salt, one little last bit of pepper. Then we're gonna serve it with our bread.